Well, guys, walking up on the pig, and it is a huge boar. Hey guys, I know I said I wasn't gonna pick up the rifle again, but I did. We have some amazingly cold weather coming to the Voodoo grounds. It's actually 47 right now, and that was the high. I think tonight's gonna be in the 30s, low 30s. And tomorrow, I think the high is only gonna be in the low 40s. And then tomorrow night's gonna dip down into 20s. I went get the heather stand all situated and brought me a heater and everything. And that's the big pipeline stand where Bad Voodoo and Zilla was filmed. Just to give y'all a little reference on, what stand I'm gonna be going to. So we're gonna go to that stand in the morning, and I know there's gonna be a frost on the ground, north wind. It's gonna be some pretty good stuff. I picked a stand we call the peanut stand, because when this stand was built, all there was a little 60-70 yard lane cleared for it. And after hunting it a couple times, we realized we needed to back the stand up so that we could also see the road. Now, on the north side, the road goes 300-400 yards, and there's always deer tracks on that road. Matter of fact, there's several crossings, and we also have a hog trap at the bottom down there. On the south side, it goes to where Bob's gun was filmed, and where I shot the very first hog at. So we're kind of in the middle right here, and there's a bunch of crossings on this north lane. So that's where the camera's going to be positioned at. I'm going to keep checking these other two lanes in case the deer are moving on them, but I'm not going to take a doe. I would love to film a doe for y'all. No small bucks. If some amazingly giant deer showed up, that would be awesome. I'll go ahead and take him, but pretty much pigs, coyotes, and if there is any bobcats that might want to show up, I'll go ahead and take them, just to get the predator population down a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and get quiet and set the camera up and hopefully get some deer footage for y'all. I'm in the heather stand once again. This is where a bunch of really big deer cross. I think it's because I'm in between two bottoms. And the temperature is not what I expected it this morning. It is 38, 39 degrees. That's what my truck was telling me when I got here. But it does not feel like 30-degree weather. I don't know if there's some humidity in the air or whatnot. It's quite disappointing, and I don't expect to see anything this morning. Tomorrow morning's supposed to be in the 20s, and I'm pretty sure that's going to be some horribly cold feeling weather. But I have a lot of pipeline to look at right now, and some big old hills to start glassing. So I'm gonna go ahead and get on that, and hopefully, we do see something, but it doesn't feel like a cold enough morning to make them deer move. feeding time was from 11 to 1 or 10 to 1, I think. The feeding time was 10 to 1, and it is 1 o'clock right now. The phone's telling me that there's going to be some rain at, 1:30, 2 o'clock. So I'm going to get down, go charge the cameras, and I'll probably come right back. Makes for a long hunt when you don't see nothing. We had that turkey at about 8 o'clock. That was it. Maybe the afternoon will turn out something different. I got back to the stand. It's only been 30 minutes, and there's deer on the pipeline already. I'm gonna try to get the tripod up so that y'all can see them. I mean, they're a good ways out, but I'll try to let y'all see them, and then I'll try to get back in the stand when they move off. Well, I'm sitting here. It's only 8:30, and I looked up on the second ridge, and I saw, the outline of a big black object. I know he doesn't look like much. The camera was as zoomed in as much as possible, but that range to that next hill is 310 yards. So it took me a little while to calm down and to squeeze the trigger off, but I do believe that's the furthest shot I've taken on a pig so far. I love to take long shots like that. It gives me more confidence for when when the deer are going to be moving. And I can't say enough about my gun. I love it. It's a 300 Win. It's a Bayou Teche custom rifle, and I've been shooting this gun for quite some time. I guess I'm gonna sit for another hour, because seeing a pig during daylight, lets me know that these animals are moving right now. I don't know, might get lucky, maybe another pig will come out. But I do have a couple corn thieves on these ridges. I got the ridge behind me, the ridge that I'm on right here, and then the ridge that we just shot that pig. That's the first thing that I've ever shot in that direction. It's good to know that they, you know, they are feeding on the pipelines that far away as well. I'm gonna get back to hunting, and we'll see what happens. If not, then it'll be a recovery on a pig. Well, guys, walking up on the pig, and it is a huge boar. And he didn't look that big from the deer stand, which is right over there. Now I gotta figure out how I'm gonna get him out of here. I don't want to leave him out here and have all the buzzards and everything on the pipeline. I'm gonna make a couple phone calls, see if anybody wants him, and if not, I guess I'll get to cleaning. Y'all, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. I know there wasn't much deer activity except for yesterday at about 2 o'clock, but this stand is definitely a crossing, and this is the 5th or 6th time I've actually seen this happen. That if the feeding time is from 11 to 1, you're probably going to see deer at about 2 o'clock. It takes them about an hour to get from where they are feeding to here, crossing back to their bedding. And the bedding that I'm considering, what I'm considering is the bedding, is actually right here behind me. There's two really big south facing slopes, and I've heard other biologists preach this a million times, that the south facing slopes with the shorter either grass or timber is going to get the sun in a lot sooner, so your deer are going to be in there bedded trying to stay warm, versus a north facing slope like what we have right here is going to catch all the cold wind, and it's going to be a lot colder. It's not going to get that sun as soon. So, wow, that's a big old piggy. I'm a man. Oof. If I had to judge that pig, I don't know if y'all can see him right there. If I had to judge him, I'd say that's about a 200-pound pig, but I'm happy we got rid of him. And it's not the boars, it's more the sows that I would rather take out. Somebody could have called this a trophy at one time, especially with those big old tusks that thing got on him. Or cutters, like everybody likes to call them. I don't know, he's just as big as the foal it looks like. Well, until next week, guys. See y'all later.